In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and testing the SoundCore Motion Q Bluetooth speaker from Anker. And the Motion Q is designed to be a 360-degree speaker that somewhat resembles the Apple HomePod. And in terms of construction, it is in fact pretty similar to the Apple HomePod. It has this fabric covering on the speaker grille. The base of the speaker unit is made from plastic, and so is the end cap on top. And the Motion Q isn't as big as the HomePod. It measures in at just over 4 inches in height by about 3.5 inches in diameter. And it's also a fairly portable device, weighing in at just 410 grams. However, if portability is your biggest concern, there are much lighter Bluetooth speakers like the Anker SoundCore 2, and I have a full review on the Anker SoundCore 2, so feel free to check that out. The key selling point of the speaker isn't so much its portability, but its 360-degree sound. And since this is designed to be a portable speaker, it also has a lanyard mount on the side, and they do provide a pretty hefty lanyard with the speaker in case you plan to carry it around this way. And just a suggestion, if you plan to carry this around frequently, I really recommend getting a case for it. This case will really protect your investment, and I'll leave a link to a case I recommend right below this video, so feel free to check that out. The controls on the top of the speaker are fairly simply laid out. You have the power button in the middle with an LED indicator light. You have the Bluetooth button. You have a play button. And you have the volume controls to the left and right of the power button. And all of these are soft touch buttons. Now the only minor gripe that I have is I wish that this LED that's in the center of the power button was slightly off to the side or the top so that you can see it when you actually press down on the power button. As it is right now, when I press down on the power button, I can't see the LED anymore, so I really do wish the LED indicator was off to the side. That's just a minor gripe. Turning on and pairing the Motion Q to any device is actually pretty simple. So when you turn it on the first time, hold down the power button till you hear that noise. And the first thing you'll see is a flashing blue LED light once it comes to life. And once you see that flashing blue LED, go into your device's Bluetooth settings. In my case, I'm using my iPhone 8. And I can actually see the device, SoundCore Motion Q. I'm going to tap on that. And there you go, it says it's connected, and you'll hear that sound from the speaker, and you'll notice that the LED has now turned solid blue, and that's all there is. You're now ready to play music from your device to the speaker. And since it has this microphone on the bottom, you can also use it as a speakerphone to take calls over Bluetooth. And much like most modern Bluetooth speakers on the market today, you can actually pair two Motion Qs together as a stereo pair. So you can use one speaker as your left channel and another speaker as your right channel. And this is pretty cool for larger spaces. And behind this tiny waterproof cover on the bottom is the micro USB charging port and the 3.5mm input port. And the Motion Q can be charged using the provided USB to micro USB cable. You can either plug this into a wall adapter or a USB hub. Now Anker advertises that the speaker gets about 10 hours on one charge. And I have to say, in my tests, I was able to get about 9 to 10 hours of battery life on a single charge, which was actually pretty impressive. Now it's advertised as a 360-degree speaker and is designed as such. The big question though is how does it perform? And what I'm going to do to test this out is compare it to the built-in speakers on my 27-inch iMac. Now I must state ahead of time that the speakers on the 27-inch iMac are really good, but I really want you guys to get a sense of how the speaker compares to regular computer speakers. So the first recording you're going to hear is from the 27-inch iMac. I've set the volume on the computer to 50%, and I'm going to set the volume to 50% in both cases. And the iMac is about 2 feet away from the camera. Now I've placed the SoundCore Motion Q on a table at about the same distance away from the camera as the iMac was. I've set the volume to about 50%, and I'm going to play you the same exact soundtrack. So as you could probably hear from that test, while the SoundCore Motion Q wasn't as loud as the speakers on the 27-inch iMac, which was kind of expected, the sound quality from the SoundCore Motion Q is actually really good. The audio quality is actually pretty crisp, clear, and has a decent amount of bass. And when it came to 360-degree performance, it did pretty decently. You could stand pretty much anywhere in the room and the music sounded just about the same. Is it as amazing as speakers from Apple, Sonos, or even Bose? Probably not, but you really have to realize that this is an under $50 speaker. So for that price point, it's actually pretty good. The Motion Q is also rated to be IPX7 waterproof, which means it's waterproof in water as deep as 3 feet. And this is pretty cool if you plan to use it in a bathroom or on the beach. So would I recommend the SoundCore Motion Q from Anker? Absolutely. If you're looking for a 360-degree speaker and are not looking to spend a whole lot of money, the SoundCore Motion Q is a really good choice. If you're looking to buy one, I'll leave a link right below this video. Hope this video has been useful. If it has, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to stay tuned for more reviews, unboxings, and how-to videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.